Welcome back. Now we are going to commence the post-lunch technical session. But before that, we have a wonderful persona, Dr. Nija Singh. Dr. Singh will talk about the Generation Z. I request Dr. Nija Singh, please madam, come on to the dais and take the charge of microphone. Please give her a big hand.
Thank you so much. So good afternoon, everyone. So since this is a post-lunch session, like Dr. Sushant asked you in the morning, how's the Josh? I would like to ask you again, how's the Josh? So that's good that after lunch, the Josh is still high. Otherwise, you tend to sleep because after having such a delicious meal, you tend to take a small nap, right? So I'm really happy that you're all awakened over here. This seminar, I think, is special for me for two reasons. One, and the foremost, is that it has been organized by you students. You are the organizer, and it's very rare to find such a case because generally the departments or the authorities take all the credit. So a big round of applause for all of you, for the students who are the organizers. And secondly, because my mentor, my first boss, Dr. Sushant Banerjee, invited me for this program and I had to be here. He has been a great mentor and you all are very lucky that at this stage of your life, while you're still studying, you have such a personality with you who can guide you at such a step. Because though we have teachers in our departments, but a professional like him gives you the right direction and sets the bar high for any profession that you have to achieve. I still remember my first day at the British Library. I just joined as an intern. Okay, and joining the British Library was like I'm the youngest and the most junior most post. So how will I survive in this environment? I walked into the library, I think it was 10 a.m. Though the library opened at 11, but all the staff was supposed to reach at 10. And Mr. Banerjee himself, Dr. Sushant Banerjee himself, along with the other interns and the library staff, used to do shelving. So that was a big eye-opener for me because generally, especially in government environments, you just set up your designation and you just work in that designated post. Like if you are the chief librarian, you will not understand or not be interested in others' work, right? So, but this gave me, at my first job, so this gave me a level that, yes, I have to do this. And a lot more things that I have learned from him from time to time. The lunchtime. I remember my lunchtime was with you. Sir, my lunchtime was with you. So the junior most person and the boss of the organization has lunch together. So think of it, how much learning used to happen over the conversation, over the lunch. So I'm telling you all this because I want you to know, because you are going to be future professionals, that where your bar of professionalism should lie. The Generation Z, being maybe a library user perspective, or you are the future librarians. Okay, so where the bar should be set. So all these things are learnings for all of us. Although these are small things, but great learnings. I feel they are just being a librarian, like we discussed, also talked in the morning, that we are not here by choice, but by chance. Okay, nobody had dreamt that we are going to become a librarian, and not just librarian, maybe other courses that you are doing and what you land up into in future, you don't know. But mind it, no matter what profession you land in, do your best and you can just shine in that. I never thought I was going to be a librarian. I got into this profession by chance, and my introductions in the morning said that a librarian could do all this, could achieve all this. So the best compliment that I think I have ever got is, ma'am, how did you get into that chair? Like my library readers tell me, how did you get into that chair? I want to become a librarian. So I think this is the best compliment which one could have ever got. No matter what, how many awards or how many things that we get, but in your community, amongst your users, amongst your colleagues, if somebody gives you this compliment that I want to become you, I think no better compliment than that. So how to achieve that is the main thing, is get into the shoes of your users. Think, what do they want to? How will they feel comfortable? How will your colleagues be comfortable with you? These things lie the base of any profession, no matter what IT degrees you get or artificial intelligence is being talked about. Like your vice chancellor also said in the morning that the librarianship might be in the threat because of artificial intelligence. But I say no. I've been attending these international conferences, and recently in the month of October, I was in Argentina. Earlier, we just used to talk about how to bring IT into the libraries, adoption of IT, now artificial intelligence and all that. But what is the main point of discussion these days? Is the human interaction. Because of all these things, the human interaction has come low down. People are busy on their mobile phones, on their laptops. Now, since the work from home thing has come up, the interaction amongst each other is really decreasing. And libraries can play a crucial role in that. You create a safe space for people, a welcoming space for people, so that they come to you, they enjoy the space, and mind it, they are not being judged in that space. You should not judge, no matter what a person is doing. Maybe he or she is getting his boyfriend or girlfriend along. Let them talk, let them do whatever they want to. I mean, keeping the ban thing separate, but let them come, let them enjoy, because this is part of the society. Okay, especially I'm talking about because I'm in a public library. So we have leaders right from small children up till the senior citizens who come together, enjoy library space. So you give them the safe space, rather we call it a second space or third space. If you are a homemaker, then your first space is your home. Make library that comfortable space that they call the library a second space, where they feel comfortable and safe and they want to be. And third space for people who are studying or working. First space, your home. Second space, your workplace or the place you're studying. And the third place should be the library for them. Like, I'm free from work, I'm free from home, now let me spend the time at the library. In international libraries, you see this concept of anything you think of happens in the library. You want to apply for your tax return, you want to apply for passport, you want to apply for visa, you want to fill your electricity bills, your taxes, everything happens in the library. And if you're visiting any foreign country, we tend to go to the public libraries over there because all sorts of travel information, the discount coupons, the free coupons for visiting places, all is there in the library. So you have to make the libraries relevant for today's times, so that people come to you. So I at my library, we are doing certain community engagement programs over there so that we involve all the communities, right from a small child to a youth who's preparing for competitive exams, a housewife, a senior citizen, or any professional. Understand their needs. What do they want? And especially in case of human interaction, we provide them a safe space so that parents can come along with the children, grandparents can accompany, because the senior citizens are also a little ignored lot because they are not very conversed with the IT. Okay, so you as Generation Z should understand their needs as well. Like the ones who are coming after you and the ones who are ahead of you. Okay, we need to understand the users' needs of all people in the community. So I would like to share my presentation here on the kind of work that we are doing to give you a glimpse on how libraries and librarians can go beyond the normal issue return, which everybody has in our mind that there maybe it's a storehouse of books and only issue return happens in libraries. We can go beyond it. Sky is the limit. You can do whatever you want to do. I have been able to do a lot of things which I had at one point of time thought that I want to do in my life. I have achieved that things through working in the library. So can somebody share the presentation? Okay, so libraries are just not, you can say, information gathering place, storehouse of books, or just issue return of books happening, usage of information resources. So it's beyond that. So I want to share here the kind of work I am doing in my library. So as I talked safe spaces, so we give a kind of a safe space where children can come along with parents, not just formally sit in that place, but enjoy that place. You see this father is lying down and the kids are enjoying books, toys, games. Then normal workshops for children, because children, they are a category of society, you can catch them young. If you inculcate the reading habit in them at a young stage, it will go with them a long way. So we really need to target small children. So all sorts of workshop, whether it's dance, drama, art, craft, anything you can think of, the children could be interested. I remember the first time when I started these workshops in 2008, we had to call individually our members that such and such program is happening, please get your children to the library. And at that time I remember we just had 12 participants. But over these years, that was just, I think, first time that we had to personally call them. But after that, we've been getting overwhelming response, and every year we have to give a deadline to stop registrations. So storytelling sessions. This is a really good platform in which we not only tell children stories, but listen to them. So they can come out with that. In schools, maybe they are not getting that platform that everybody can participate in competitions or storytelling. Maybe the best child is selected, but we give them an open kind of a platform. Then orientation is also very important. No matter what you are doing, you have to tell the public what you are doing. You have to market yourself. So for that, you need to invite the school students or the college students to the library where you can showcase what you are doing in your library so that they know. So when we organize these programs, the children come back along with their parents. They take membership and they use the library. Celebrating all sorts of festivals, Christmas, Diwali, Holi, maybe there's going to be some book theme on that, some drama on that, some kind of workshop, maybe diya decorating on Diwali or Rangoli making. So book display and impromptu is a very common thing which everybody and anybody can do. Whatever special day, birthday of an author, any special, any holiday, or any national event, international event, you just display books from your collection which is related to the theme, and you can organize an impromptu quiz. Impromptu quiz means no pre-preparation is required for the participant. You can just take a bowl and put questions, folded questions in that, and anybody who enters the library, just offer that bowl, he'll pick that chip, answer that question, and just give a small gift, maybe a toffee, a pencil, or just a thank you is also enough. So people enjoy doing these activities, and whenever they enter the library, they look forward to participating in that activity. Then celebration of important days in which plantation activities on Environment Day, Yoga Day, then motivational talks. We a lot of students who are studying for competitive exams need motivation because many a times they fail, they refail, and then maybe they get success. So there are times when they feel low. So such kind of motivation is also required, and such motivational talks we keep holding. Then coming to the health literacy part, we organize a lot of talks by doctors, blood donation camps, organ donation camps, pledging the organs rather. Cultural programs are also an integral part in which dance, drama, kavi sammelans, all such programs can be held in the library. Then plays on some social issues. This is another thing that we do. We do our annual function in which the various events that we organize throughout the year, the competitions that we do. So we honor those prize winners during this program. And we invite a VIP as chief guest, maybe the advisor or the education secretary of Chandigarh to this event to give away prizes. So this does a two-way program. Not only the children are honored at this platform, but a kind of a library advocacy also goes hand in hand. Like they know what kind of work we are doing. So this helps us in funding. So they know because we present our annual report at the library, so they know what level the library is working, and then we have no shortage of funds with that. They know that we are doing a good work and how people are involved in that. In this event, not just prizes for various competitions, but best reader prizes also, like best youngest reader, best student reader, best family reader. So best family reader means all the members of the family, they come together and use the family library. So we have many members, the three generations are using together, like the grandfather, the dad and the grandchild, three together. Honoring events, we honor our women members of the library on Women's Day who have achieved something in their field. Then digital literacy programs also we are organizing regularly. This particular one for the senior citizens. So you might be feeling, how are we doing all such things and so many resources, people coming to take classes. Okay, so we do not need to do things individually. You can partner or associate with other organizations. This particular activity that you're seeing here, we partner with HelpAge India. HelpAge India is an association or an NGO which works for senior citizens. So they are coming to the library and they are training, giving digital literacy training to the senior citizens. Likewise, many other literary organizations, the play of on the occasion of AIDS Awareness Day you saw in the previous slide, that was done with the Chandigarh State AIDS Control Society. So if you have a will, there will be a way. Okay, if you intend to do a program, there will be many people who want to associate with you and walk the path. Then face to face with authors. Authors can be given a platform to directly communicate with maybe the budding authors. They can exchange ideas because there are many youth who want to turn into authors. How to write, how to publish their book. So direct contact with the authors can fetch them this very important information. Then transgenders are also an important part of our community, so we should not ignore everyone. If gender equality is being talked about, it should be for everyone. So we are doing such gender awareness programs as well. Then for visually handicapped, the blind. In our library, as well as in the library, we have a lot of resources. In the fact, we have a lot of software. We have braille books and other book software which converts the text into audio files. Such facilities are there. But we don't have many readers who come to the library. So what do? We go outside. We go to the blind institutes and we do orientation program over there and we conduct competitions over there on site. Then we also go to Nari Niketans. Nari Niketan is women destitute homes who've been really troubled and they are staying over there. So exchange of information, talking with them in itself gives them a lot of solace. They share their stories with us, and we've also set up uh, 2 racks of books in this home where we lend them books, we take them back, we give them again. Juvenile homes in which there are children who have committed crimes. So the children who are under 18, so they stay in juvenile home, and after that they are shifted to the correctional homes. So we go there regularly, and we have 2 success stories till now. One boy who was 16 years old, he was here in the case of an sexual assault. So he was in the juvenile home, so when we visited them, we shared stories, we shared books, and he was really motivated to use the library. So later he came to the library. He didn't have enough money, although we are not charging anything, it's just refundable security there, but he didn't have the amount. So a few staff members from the library contributed his fee, and he became a member. After that, he started studying, he got into college, and now that boy is in UK. He's doing a job over there. So libraries can change lives. Okay, if you do something for the community, it's for our nation. You can do anything. Then we are also going to senior citizens' homes because they are affected people, and many of them have no contact with their families. Many of them have been left out by the children to stay here, and they just do not contact them at all. So we go there, we talk to them, we listen to them, they share songs, they share their poetry, and a very congenial environment is created. And we have also set up book racks over here so that they can read. In slum areas to motivate people towards literacy, towards using libraries. In outreach storytelling, I go myself to the slums and it's not a big deal. I think anybody can do that. Yes, telling a story to children is not a difficult task. Many of us will tell it to our children as well. Those who are married and have children, they are already doing that. But those who are unmarried in future, you will do that. There's a connect. So build a connect with the community as well. Then for promotion of activities, we also do these like programs like walkathon. This is a very important place of Chandigarh, the Sukhna Lake. So we do that over there almost every year. So in this, our library members join us in creating awareness about what library is doing. So we are carrying placards about the library services, the library holdings, and we walk on the lake. So in the morning, a lot of other people are there during their morning walks. So they also join together. Stall at book fairs and carnivals. Here also a lot of people come to know about the library there, and we have a lot of VIPs who attend the event. So an awareness program is done. Then supporting government initiatives is also very important. You have to go hand in hand with the government for the development initiatives. So Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Beti Bachao Abhiyan, Nasha Mukht Bharat Abhiyan. So all such things are there. You should support government initiatives so that the government can support you. Some other unique programs can be done, like this particular one, the Meli Gubai Visual Arts program, I did in association with Bookworm Go. That's a public library over there. So Meli Gubai is a visual artist, and they created this sort of program which children were sensitized about the environment. And this book on trees was created because Meli Gubai is a visual artist who works on the environmental issues, in particularly trees. So we had this program in which at the end of the program the children created this book. As you can see, this openable book. And the picture on the left is the library lawn in itself. Children went to this lawn and they explored what's there in the nature, had a close look, what happens, how are the insects and birds related, what are they doing, just closely understanding them. So this is towards the environment education. A lot of other things are happening. So if you want to do, you can collaborate in all such initiatives. During Corona, we also partnered with other public libraries. So one in Kerala, one in Tamil Nadu. and we did this on the occasion of Diwali. And this was called Festivals of India, because at this point of time, how different festivals are celebrated in different ways throughout India was discussed. Like in the north part, we have Lodi, but in the south, we have Onam Pongal, and likewise in this part of the country, we have a different festival on this occasion. So after that, we have done a lot of many programs in partnership. So this was, yeah, I just wanted to show you what we are doing and what libraries can go beyond their typical work. So I hope you have an idea what you can do. Yes? The walls are just not limited to the library building or the book racks. You can do whatever you want to do. Sky is the limit for you. I want you to ask me questions now. Be free so that we can just talk, discuss, whatever comes to your mind. Maybe if it's even a silly question, that's okay.
Madam, one question has the need of change it. The need of change it. That means, what do you mean for change it? What is the need of change it of the library members? Among the library members, there are change it members, and we are need, as the madam in the previous session said, change it, the need of particular, the need of change it investigated in your library.
Hello.
Gen Z basically starts from 12, 13 years up till 26 years. Okay, so we really closely understand what are their needs, in the sense we also maintain questionnaires in the library on what sort of services do they want from the library, and behavior is also utmost important, like the kind of problems they are facing at this point of time. Like one I mentioned about the lack of human interaction. Like parents come to us and they say that their children, they are just hooked with mobiles. They don't even want to go outside and play. Okay, so they want to leave their children in that library environment. So what kind of environment we are giving? We are not giving them a strict environment. Okay, so we have to come beyond that. If you ask a child to just put finger on your lips and just sit down, he will not come to the library the next time. He will say it's as boring as school. Just like the teacher, we have a teacher here. So give them an open kind of an environment where they can talk. There are other sections in the library for quiet reading. So those who want to do serious study can do that. But for example, the children's section, it should be a vibrant place where everybody is using the library, enjoying, playing games, reading books. And you should also understand their psyche. You just cannot be adamant with them. Yes. Yes, ma'am?
You have to create that environment.
Exactly. You have to create that environment for them. Only then the libraries are going to survive, or for that matter, any kind of profession.
Yes.
Even the teachers. I remember during our times, we used to get scales on the knuckles or put your hands up and stand outside the class. We cannot do that right now. They are more of, you can say.
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, please.
How to arrange
Hello,
books
hello.
in underprivileged schools, like in government schools, we are not able to purchase books.
My question is what? How to arrange books in underprivileged schools like government schools where we are not able to purchase the books?
There are a lot of organizations who are donating for such causes, and I think crowdsourcing can be one.
What kind of crowdsourcing might we
Crowdsourcing in the sense, to those who are like-minded people, they want to do something for the society. You can contact any NGO. I don't know about your area where you're staying, but in Chandigarh we have a lot of NGOs. You ask them and they are ready to help you.
I am from Mahindra Group CSI itself. That's why I am asking
Okay.
that how we can manage books from how we can outsource books. Like
You want to give or you want to take?
we want to take for schools. I can purchase and give, but I can give some limited books to them, right? but I am looking for outsourcing lots of books, every kind of books to avail.
So there are other organizations like Pratham Books.
Pratham, I know.
Yeah, so if you ask them, they give you a lot of books because we've also taken them books from them for free to support the. We have created one library in the place where the construction work is going on, and we do library activities with those needs. So we take books from them.
Okay,
There are many such organizations.
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic presentation. Actually, what I feel, my experience.
Sir, you please take the mic.
Yeah, what I want to say is, see, basically, the awareness of among non-librarians that what librarian can do, it is very, very limited.
Yes.
People really don't know, because I have worked in many organizations, especially I from my library science, I have shifted to industry. See, there when first I joined there, so they what they understood is my bosses, CMD, directors, GMs, those who are there. They think this librarian's job is only maximum clerical job. What is there? See, books are there in the shelf. You have to take it and give it and return it and keep a record, right? So that attitude, basically, it is what I feel is in curriculum, in library science curriculum and all these things, that total revamp is required. Because otherwise, unless otherwise you go out of these periodicals and all these things, you really will not be able to succeed in your profession.
That's very true.
Because in that case, see, many places I have seen, there is an attitude of the librarians, whether it is a Generation Z or Generation X, whatever. See, they are very much hesitant to take the responsibility other than books. No, that is not a librarian's job. See, that is the main problem, because you have to take some risk. Maybe you will do some, because see, information is a strategic resources. This is, you need not tell everybody that yes, it is there. It is there. And other than librarians, organizing or retrieving of this information, you cannot do it. Other people, other professional people cannot do. But this, what I feel is, this particular thing is very, very means it is not explored, not by librarians, not by academics, not by professional institute. So that's why this particular profession is really not, it is not getting its due respect. That is the thing. Like you told that you have gone beyond of these things, it is really eye-opener. Because otherwise you cannot succeed. Only because people think it is a clerical job, that's all. What is there in that?
You need to change the mindset of people
Exactly.
by doing yourself.
Exactly.
If
You
the
have to
librarian
take.
is not doing,
Yeah,
how will
yeah.
people know?
Yes.
That is very important. And since I've been in Chandigarh for doing this work for a few years now, people recognize. They know this profession. They know, okay, Nisa is there, she's a librarian, that means something the profession is doing.
Exactly.
And I would like to share, I'm the only librarian in Chandigarh to have ever got the state award from the government.
Yes. Correct.
No other librarian.
Because you have to make your department or your institute indispensable
Exactly.
by the other people. They know that if they
Since
go there,
sky is the limit, you just
Exactly,
need,
exactly.
वो कहते हैं ना हिंदी में नियत, the intention. You just need an intention to do and just work a little hard to achieve that. That's
Exactly,
it.
exactly.
Nothing is impossible. People generally talk funds nahi hai, we don't have staff, okay? But there are a lot of librarians who are one-man army in their libraries. So even they can achieve, like book display and impromptu quiz is nothing. You can do it India is such a cultural vast country. We have so many days happening almost every day. So just display. If you don't have books on that subject, just organize a quiz. Take some questions from the internet, organize a quiz, do that. So make it a happening place. So अगर आप करना चाहते हो तो nothing is
Yes, yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, students, I'm waiting. कुछ भी आपके माइंड में आ रहा है, any question you want to ask, any query, anything about the presentation?
Definitely, it's very good. The presentation beyond your librarian whatever that you told me. So there is a very good organizations.
And as a librarian, hello. But nowadays, each and everybody having this mobile. It has the very good use, is used and misused. Do you have any idea? And this mobile, they are not using it instead of missing. Do you have any idea to give some idea to the students? So using this mobile to get the better things instead of unwanted things.
So the main thing these days is the WhatsApp University. So I would just like to make a suggestion here that don't believe in anything what you see in the message, especially when you are the information professionals. So this lies on our shoulders to give the right kind of information and understand what kind of information is right, what is misinformation and what is exactly the information. So we need to be very cautious about that. Okay, and since you are going to be the future professionals, so the responsibility lies on you. I would just like to say this, otherwise I myself use a lot of social media. You will find me on Twitter, you will find me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. But mostly what I do, I have very less personal posts, but mostly I share what I do in my library so that people know what kind of work I am doing, and maybe somebody could take an idea or an inspiration to replicate that thing. So I just share in detail. So a lot of people tell me, we saw you on LinkedIn and you doing this program and we've taken this idea from you. I feel very happy. That is why I share. I just don't keep it to myself. I want to share what I'm doing so that maximum people can maybe take some idea from that and do.
Okay, thank you, madam.
My question is, how can promote library between the transgender, the backward of the society?
Transgenders. The first thing is, are we accepting the transgenders the way we normally accept other sexes? So for that, the awareness program is very important. So we do this program in particular in our library so that even the staff is comfortable. At times the staff is also a little hesitant to deal with such kind of people. This is very common abroad. I mean, it's open over there, but in India we still have to go a long way. So we do this kind of awareness programs. I mean, everybody should do so that everybody is comfortable with that gender of society. Okay, one. And second, now the government has also come up that we need to have toilets for transgender, and then it needs to be shown on the forms, separate column should be there, the third gender being included. So we should do all that to make them feel comfortable. And we just should not differentiate. There may be views of other people, like I personally feel if we are talking about gender equality, why can't everybody use the same washroom? So that's my personal thought. Okay, that's my personal thought. Like if we are talking about gender equality, why can't we use the same washroom? One washroom for everybody. But in a kind of society and different mindsets people have, if this is comfortable, that's okay. We just have to do what society is comfortable with. Having separate, this is a small example, having separate washrooms for all the three. So basically it's just to make them feel comfortable.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just to add with Nisa on this topic, you are talking about transgender, right? See, when I was working in another organization before joining to this organization, I used to work with the sex workers in Sonagachi. So that was a big job, one of my job profiles, and I was working that. We used to invite the sex workers from Sonagachi. But we used to make sure that they get the due respect when they are coming to our American center, the organization I was working for. So we used to make that arrangement that they are also treated properly, that, oh, let me see how they look. No, they look the same, like the other people. So that you need to make sure when you are working this kind of vulnerable group, I should say. So we should be really careful. And we used to work with them for years and years together, and made sure that when they are coming to us, coming to our center, they get the right respect. What Lisa was saying.
Yeah, and you being the Generation Z users or the information givers in future, you should just keep all these things in mind. Set all these taboos aside. Think of an open society in which everybody is comfortable.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
You are doing very nice works. Ma'am, I have seen that you are doing very outreach programs. So whenever we go in a community, sometimes it becomes very difficult to reach some people, especially in slum area. So it is kind of very difficult work to involve them in the educational activities. So and sometimes their parents are also having lack of interest. So in that case, how can we involve them in educational activities?
Yeah, we also have faced this problem many times. So what do? So in this case, when we started outreaching in slums, so we did this through our PN. Our PN used to stay near this slum. So he knew a few people. So we went along with him. He introduced us to the other persons living in that community, and we regularly visited that particular place, like a storytelling session every other Monday. Okay, so slowly children used to wait, like they are going to come, like every other Monday, मतलब एक Monday छोड़ के एक Monday मतलब twice a month you can say, 2 Mondays we used to go there. So to have an entry into such places, maybe you cannot go directly, but find someone through whom you can go to that place and do that. In this juvenile home also, we went to through the social welfare department first. Like we just couldn't make a direct entry over there. So you have to find those links. And many times our members also, they also help us because we have members through in various fields. So they also get involved in this, and we reach through one way or the other. And the other thing that you said, many parents, they are not very keen on sending their children to school or maybe library activities. So you need to talk to them and motivate them. You see one of the pictures that I'm talking to people in slums. So a group of 4-5 people, we go over there and we talk to them. We let them know, because many of them are not aware. Maybe there's a Redi wala or a Raddi wala. Mainly this is the profession of those people. They just do not think beyond their profession. So we have to let them know that their children can go far beyond this place. And at times there are many women who've been not allowed to go to school, who don't have a book or a magazine to read. So we help them as well. Like magazines we try to distribute, because at the end of the year we give them in Radhi. So we have taken permission to distribute those. Especially among children, the children magazines, they are very happy to take them. It costs us nothing, but individually giving a old used last year children magazine where they can do puzzles, read a story, it's a lot for them.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So, ma'am, in this seminar, there is a lot of talk about Generation Z. And in Generation Z, this group of students like us, and here we also see the growing depression, trauma, suicide cases also. So how can we reduce these cases through the library books or these stations? Can you suggest something?
Yeah, like I already talked, you give them a safe space, an open space where they're not being judged, and this is the place in which they can talk with other like-minded people. Okay, like why is depression coming up? Because people, they are not sharing their hearts out, they don't have anybody to share with, or there might be something which is just oppressed upon their mind and they don't want to go beyond it. Okay, so libraries can hold such kind of mentoring programs also for them. We also do at times. We have psychologists, especially children psychologists, who talk, give a general talk, and then they also volunteer to talk to them one-on-one. Because at times you don't even want to ask a question in front of the audience. You just want a personal query. And that's very normal if you hesitate. You don't want the other person to know. So privacy is one thing which is yours. If you want, you can disclose. If you don't want, that's okay. It can be yours. So you give that kind of an environment. And library in itself is as such because there are books on various topics, various subjects, and giving them an open access to the shelves. Like while they are going through, they can just pick up whatever topic they want to, whatever they want to read, whatever subject it is. They are not going to be judged.
Another question is, you say a lot about children, school children. So ma'am, nowadays children are also so restless and so aggressive, some children. And in various boards, children are saying that we also do not have time to read books, story books. I personally read so many story books. But today's generation, the children do not like to read storybooks. They also just do games, video games, mobile phones, etc. So how can we just, my cousin also, he's so restless and he cannot ready to read books. If I give him a mobile phone or smartphone, then he easily accepts.
This is the thing with all the kids, my own kids. We see that in our homes every day. But we have to take some steps, like sometime, like no mobile hour can be there, like from maybe 7 to 9 in the evening, there everybody is going to keep their mobiles aside. Okay, if you are asking your child to leave your mobile phone, you yourself should leave the phone first. Okay, that's the main thing. You are just scrolling on the mobile and you are asking your child to read a book, that's not going to happen. Okay, you yourself should leave the mobile on side and ask them, let's read together. You tell me a story, I'll tell you a story. So you have to create that maybe an hour or half an hour. You can start with half an hour, start doing such things. So through this, the child will be diverted towards reading. Otherwise, reading is a difficult job and scanning through the mobile and playing games is an easy job. So these kind of things can be done. In our library also, like basically why are we doing all these programs? So that people come to the library maybe for one reason or the other, to participate in a competition, attend a motivational program, for a workshop. When they come to the library, they issue a book along with that. So library gaye hain, book bhi issue kara rahe. So things go hand in hand. So you have to create that environment.
Sure ma'am, thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions from these girls here? Anything that's coming to your mind? So library science students, have you heard about IFLA? Yes? So like when we were also studying, we thought IFLA is that high, we just cannot reach there. Okay? So basically it's nothing actually. You just have to get involved, you have to do activities, you have to share. They have a lot of platforms, you have to share with them and they recognize you over there. And then they say you cannot get into IFLA unless you don't take membership of IFLA. Okay, IFLA is International Federation of Library Associations with its headquarters in Hague, Netherlands, and I'm the standing committee member of that. So generally things are very hyped, like you cannot achieve that, it's way too high, but there's nothing in this. You have to get into it to understand what's there. You read about it to understand. Like how I got into IFLA. So I continuously shared what I'm doing here. At times there are a lot of platforms in which you individually share a story, what you have achieved through library. So you kind of get recognized over there. And you don't need short of time. Okay, this is my experience, so I just wanted to share. So, and you don't even need money for that. Generally, people have this conception like the membership of IFLA is 40,000 or 50,000 rupees. You have to be a member to the. No, you don't need. Even I became a standing committee member without becoming the member of IFLA. I have not taken membership of IFLA. But still, they have recognized the work, and there were elections, and I got elected to that. That's how I know. A lot of students question me, ma'am, how to get into IFLA. 50,000 we don't have to pay. You don't have to do that. There are other ways to do things. I just wanted to share this. Thank you so much. You can talk to me on and off if you want to. My number is there, all my social media handles. You can contact me at any point of time. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure listening to you all the way, and it was really encouraging. It was a great discussion, great interactive session from your part, as well as from the part of the students, as well as the teachers, librarians, and we really need an interactive session to clarify our doubts after listening to most informative lectures. That is only needed from our side. Thank you so much to enrich us by your illuminating speech. We are looking forward to meet you and hear you in near future. Thank you so much. Now moving towards the technical session. Technical session number 2. So we are honored to have with us 2 chairpersons. I would like to take the opportunity to call upon stage Dr. Joydeep Chandra, librarian, Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College, Barakpur. Please, sir, if you are here, please come up on the stage and raise the dais. And next, we are pleased to have with us Dr. Tulima De, librarian, Rishi Bankim Chandra College for Women, Guwahati. Ma'am, you are kindly requested to please come up on the stage and raise the dais. Dr. Joydeep Chandra will be felicitated by the students of this university. I would like to call Priya Manna, student, Department of Library and Information Science, and Priti Chaudhary, student of Journalism and Mass Communication. Please come up on the stage. They are felicitating Dr. Chandra. I would like to invite Shraburna Chatterjee, student, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, and Bornali Bishwash, student, Department of Library and Information Science, State University, to please felicitate Dr. Tulima De, librarian, Rishi Bankim Chandra College for Women, Guwahati. We are so glad to have you with us, ma'am. They will be chairing the session for technical session number 2, and we are having with us certain paper presenters. Paper presenters will be coming one by one, and they are kindly asked to maintain a strict timing for 3 to 4 minutes, and afterwards a discussion will be followed. All throughout the session will be controlled and managed by the co-chair and the chairperson of this technical session, and followed by their enlightened commentaries.
Thank you, ma'am. So hopefully this is the final technical session, and we have 9 paper presenters over here. So let me know who are present here. Firstly, Kaushik Shamanto with Dr. Rajesh Das. Thank you. Madhavi Rani Bijoli, she is here. Madhusri Manna. Okay. Mullika Ray. Thank you. Rajashri Dash, Bikash Bhushan, Miss Sonia Ghosh. Sonia is there. Next, Shongita Roy Vishwas. Next, Shauni Shaha. Shivananda is there. Shivananda Vita? Okay. Shubrata Ghosh. Okay. So there are 6 paper presenter. So as ma'am told, we will restrict within 4 to 5 minutes. And if the audience have any query or doubt or any question, let them face after the session is over. So let us ask Mr. Kaushik Samanto. So I request every paper presenter to introduce yourself in a brief way and then present your entire paper with the special emphasis to the introduction, methodology and the findings. Thank you. So Mr. Kaushik Samanto.
Thank you to all. Good afternoon. Myself Kaushik Samanto, Library Assistant, Kazi Nazrul University, Asansol. And my topic is changing the focus of library operation and service, a strategy for Generation Z. After this speech of Madam, Madam clearly expressed the all thing about my paper by in your practical field. So it is easier to agree all to my present paper are concluded in this next step. I am going to introduction. Mainly, we are know about this judgment and also two similar terms are there. Net generation and I generation. They are conclude to judgment. And judgment user we are mainly focus in our next Generation Z students are not going to library and they are not interested to reading and they decrease reading habit in our day by day life. But a few days ago, American Library Association their survey and they find that 54% of Generation Z millennials want to physically library in the previous year. And they also stated that the reader and purchase twice book many print book each month on an average any other groups. So it is not true that Generation Z are not interested to reading the book and they are not interested to going to library. But in our scenario, ALA established this Generation Z are also going to the library. And statement of the problem I study, library having been investing the purchase of electronic information resources such as e-book, e-journal as well as membership to academic database support to researcher and learning to order provide Generation Z with effective library service only. And objective of this study to look at the evaluation of ZZ library information resource to determine which library resource ZZ user most frequently use and investigate how presently affected ZZ library operation and service to investigate market access and operation service of library for Generation Z. And research in this study we follow the national and international journal they are published regarding ZZ user and I followed conclude my study in this methodology. And we mainly focus on Generation Z student paper environment and changing focus of library operation and service and library explore the strategy of Generation Z student and some practical way to meet them where they are. So first, Generation Z student paper environment. Generation Z student paper libraries are more than marginally storage facility, book, printed, digital format. Those are information how our students can utilize computer loaded and software essential for their academics program, as well as the internet collaborative with workplace and thinkers laboratory additionally for the relax and skill control, where JJ visit the physically branch or login into remotely, they are searching for one and more them widely available digital resource. They are accessible in many libraries. And Generation Z paper, e-book and audiobook. Majority of library user are access to digital libby and overdrive, which them downloaded to check out a half electronic selected audiobook and ebook and online resource and learning platform. Library also provide a online course offer which platform are available and learning platform are available. They are guided to their user. They can easily access the information and video streaming and services. And we actually few minutes ago, Madam says that, or one audience says that most of Generation Z are not interested to reading the book. But though are not interested in reading the book, also we are trying to properly video or audio visual clipping them. They are easily access their information. Just as we are also present time found that Satyajit Ray Galpo in digital platform. We are not taking book 3 months or 4 months, but one audio we can invest 3 hours. They are also read all the book and think, visualize in our mind what they are saying to this. So Gen generation are prepared to music streaming also, digital coming and graphic novels and virtual library events like Zoom, Microsoft Teams and branch frequently hold online events such as digital archives. Digital archives will keep to content library, records, image, clip and local history also. Job and career resource. Generation also are focused. They are target or achieve oriented and they are frustrated to getting a job. So library can also easily provide how can get a job and career oriented course they are offered to their user. They are easily access to their getting to job. And next point is that changing the focus of library operation and service. Many librarians are focuses to this concept. They are also familiar with JED student to get right information, right time at the right place. Growth in the digital contents. Many libraries are not available digital contents. They are also hard printed books, and so we can growth in digital context. Also, many users are right now all are familiar with mobile. So mobile access and mobile portability to user interface, their library resource are available in our library. Pace and environment creativity. Pace is the major important thing in our JED. They are willing to secure their pace individually or grouply. So library can arrange them to single or grouply pace. They are comfortable in that. Madam also seen that graph. There are friends are sitting and students are reading the book. And social media. Yes. Social media is an important part in our daily life to all. We are achieve our library materials and library content to social media. They are person are also getting interested to library. They are comes to library, and it is an important part to our JED student. News of the world. World news clipping is the one sources of our JED student. They are gathering news to accumulate one platform. They can easily provide to their user. They are also getting the library to JED student and explore the strategy of generations to some practical way to meet why they are. Create relevant service and resources, added more digital contents, focus on easy access, and increasing usable base. And conclusion is that in the near future, interactive with Generation Z with regular aspect of our workplace being ready of this group demands will continue to library continue value as a resource. In addition to satisfy academic requirement and modeling, the act of hospitality and described in scripting offer many enhance of the directing and interactive with the generation. This in a need of perspective in the sustainability. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kaushik. Still, I request the next presenter to minimize your views and present it concisely because we have shortage of time. And now it is time to felicitate Kaushik. And I request Dr. Tuliba De, co-chair of the session, to felicitate Kaushik. I request Meera. Please, Madhavirani Bijuli.
I have introduced previously. I am Madhavirani Bijuli, MLA student from Jadavpur University. My topic is a conceptual framework on reading culture, analytical study in Indian context. Nasti Vidya Sama Guru, Bondhur Nasti Vidya Sama Surit, Nasti Vidya Samam Vidyam, Nasti Vidya Samam Sukham. It means there is no friend, no companion, no wealth, and no bliss as great as knowledge. We can call the Vidya knowledge, reading habits, reading culture, reading attitudes, etc. There is a difference meaning in reading attitude, reading practice, reading behavior, reading culture. As my topic is to convey the reading culture, firstly I want to say that reading habit, the regular constant engagement with reading materials. Reading practice, the physical act of reading and decoding text. Reading attitude, one's mindset, beliefs and emotions towards the reading. Reading behaviors, obvious action of the reading such as frequency, choice of materials and reading strategies. What is, now the question is, what is reading culture? Reading culture refers to the collective habits, attitudes, values, surroundings, reading within the particular commodity of society. My study of objective is to investigate the contributions of educators, librarian, what said by Nizaman. Evaluate various literacy and reading promotion programs. How promotion of reading culture among the students in India be created, and how reading enriches students' lives by providing opportunities for self-reflection. How it helps to academic performance, critical thinking also. Cultivate the reading culture from an early age instills a lifelong love for learning. Discussion on reading culture from ancient India to today's digital era divided into some era or some age. Like in the early age, oral transmission of knowledge is founded in the Gurukul system. So the Veda is called Shruti. There is no written material. There was no reading material of for reading culture, reading system or education system. After that, royal portrayal and establishment of libraries democratize the access of reading materials. Printing technology, revolution 15, the writing material during the colonial rule, and post-independence in India, we can found some initiative like Protham Book, ma'am had said before, National Reading Mission, National Book Trust, Story Boba, etc. National Reading Mission, which is launched by Government of India to promote reading culture and improve literacy level across the country. After that, we can say the advantage of reading culture. Stress reduction, ma'am has said already. Cognitive development, improve the connection, memory of the brain. Creative and imagination, reading fuels creativity and imaginations. Knowledge expression, reading exposes individuals to wide range of information, ideas and perspectives. Language and communication skill. Reading habits also increase the vocabulary, grammar and communication skill. Critical thinking, it also helps in critical thinking, but the least we can find in our research that by investigating the contribution of educators in promoting reading cultures among students, their effort found in promotion of reading and initiatives like Protham Book, open libraries, Bharat Reads, etc. play a crucial role in literacy campaign and reading culture. A correlation analysis, there is nowadays reading habits among students are decreasing. So we can try to evaluate the reading habits among the students, and we can promote the library and book or study material through the student community or maybe all community of our society, because reading can reduce the depression, reading can reduce the previously asked question by a listener, that how reading can reduce the depression and the maybe it said the suicide attempts, etc. I have some recommendation for the librarians to promote reading habits and reading culture by cultivating digital collections. Librarians may curate diverse digital collections of e-books, e-journals, audiobooks, digital magazines, etc. Promoting digital literacy, librarians may offer workshops, tutorials, training sessions, what ma'am had said already. I am trying to say another topic, another reason, another thing maybe. Leverage the social media. We can refer book or book suggestion through social media, through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, anything. In the contradictory part, we can say evolution of reading culture in India spans millennia from its origin in oral tradition and manuscript culture to the digital era of e-books and online communication. Reading culture among students is vital for their academic achievement and future society contributions. Reading skills are crucial for academic success, critical things, and empathy of critical. Last but not least, I can say two taglines for reading and reading culture. That is, reading is breathing exercise of our conscious mind, and reading culture can build a free, healthy and successful nation. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhavi, for your nice presentation. And now it's the time to felicitate Madhavi. And I request Tulimadi again to felicitate her. Next, I think Madhu.
Hello. Sir.
Very good afternoon to Chairperson Sir and Madam and all respected dignitaries and delegates. So we know that so many things discussion is going on from the morning session. So rather than this means area, we know that adolescent is the very crucial stage, and during this stage there is the cognitive, emotional and social development is there, and there is also influence in the social media. We know that in this context we choose this problem statement. That is there any relationship between the physical well-being and the psychological well-being among the adolescents in a selected school, South 24 Pargana, with the objective to assess the physical well-being among the adolescents in a selected school, to assess the psychological well-being among the adolescents in a selected school, and to find the relationship between the physical well-being and the psychological well-being. I have studied among the students, 140 students taken from the class 19, 11, 12 through the random sampling technique from the selected school, that with the help of the standardized tool read psychological well-being school and physical well-being, I have assessed the body weight, different physical fitness and the perceived physical health. We have seen that maximum age group in the belongs to the age group, that is the 13 to 15, that is 45.71%, and maximum that sex is the female, that is the female, that is the 45.71, and educational, in the respect to the educational performance, we have seen that maximum having the educational performance, that is the 72, and that is the 51.42%, and most of the are from the nuclear family, and they are having maximum having that only one siblings. And if we see the physical well, and we have seen that maximum the perceived physical health among the adolescents, we have seen that 48.34% having that their perceived physical health is fair, and among the 140 adolescents, we have seen the perceived physical illness, they are having that 84% they don't have any physical illness. And besides that, that physical fitness among the adolescents, they are feeling that all right, that is the 84%. And in the context of body mass index, we have seen that maximum, that is the 54% are having that pre-obese, And another context that we have assessed that psychological well-being, that 54% are adolescents having the high psychological well-being. And we have seen the association between the psychological well-being and the physical well-being. There is a relationship between the physical well-being, BMI, physical activity and extracurricular activities and pursued physical health. So with this context, we can conclude that we can motivate the adolescent to involve to the extracurricular activities and the different types of activities so that they can physical well-being can be maintained, and in this regard indirectly they also can influence the psychological well-being. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a bit different topic with over there. And if you have any question, you may ask.
When this paper is made in our editorial group, then we think that either this is irrelevant to librarian information science topic, but mental health, physical health is important, of course, with learning habit. If the mental health is okay and physical health okay, then the child or student is totally, I think, the appropriate for a good learner. Therefore, this paper is selected and also included in this seminar. Now, felicitated by Dr. Jaydeep Chandra. Lika Roy.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Molika Rai, librarian of Asia World Foundation Nursing College. My paper title is Information Resources in Aspect of a Law Library and Overview. My objectives of the study is to identify different types of users of the law libraries, to determine the role of the law library and librarians in circulating legal information, to know which fundamental legal resources that is ought to be accessible in the law libraries, to know which kind of legal e-resources must be available in the law libraries. Methodology of the study is, it is a doctoral research work. The study has been framework with the help of online survey and printed materials. And findings. This paper particularly identifies different types of users of the law libraries and the role of the law library and librarians in circulating legal information. It also highlights fundamental legal resources that should be accessible in the law libraries and also the kind of legal e-resources that must be available in the law libraries. Very short time, that's why I have to conclude. Law libraries plays a special part in spreading lawful data and lawful truth. It gives legal data to its user and plays a part within the legitimate, prepared and social equity. The assets of law libraries are of awesome fuel for law library clients. Hence, the assets of law libraries must be interesting with the latest edition and amendments. The librarian of a law libraries ought to stay dynamic and prepared to serve its users when approach sometime recently them for the information services. Thank you. আমি জাস্ট আরেকটা কথা বলতে চাইছি ম্যাডামের কথার সাথে ইনক্লুড করে। একজন কোশ্চেন করেছিলেন যারা ডিপ্রেশনে আছেন ডিপ্রেশনে থাকে, সুইসাইড অ্যাটেম্প করতে যাচ্ছেন, বা তাদের জন্য রুরাল লাইব্রেরি কি টাইপের সার্ভিস প্রোভাইড করতে পারে? আমার মনে হয় মানে এনজয়মেন্ট টাইপের যে ধরনের আপনার মুভিগুলো রয়েছে, মুভি শো উইকলি একদিন অথবা টুয়াইস ইন এ মান্থ, যদি সেটা করা হয়, অনেক মানে ইউজাররা সেটা দেখার জন্য আস্তে আস্তে লাইব্রেরিতে হ্যাবিচুয়েটেড হবে, তারপরে আস্তে আস্তে সে লাইব্রেরিটা ইউজ করার পারপাসেও অনেক সময় করতে পারে আর কি। আর আমার যেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি মনে হয়, একজন লাইব্রেরিয়ানের সবচেয়ে বড় যে মানে থাকা দরকার, সেটা হলো মানে আমাদের বিহেভিয়ার। মানে আমার মনে হয় ইউজার টানার জন্য একজন লাইব্রেরিয়ানকে কখনো বন্ধু হয়ে যেতে হয়, কখনো একজন ফিমেল ক্যান্ডিডেটকে মা হয়ে যেতে হয়, এটা আমার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স থেকে বলছি, কখনো বা বোন হয়ে যেতে হয়, দিদি হয়ে যেতে হয়। এইভাবে আস্তে আস্তে মানে এখন আমার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স থেকে বলছি, স্টুডেন্টরা লাইব্রেরি ইউজ করার আগে একবার করে ম্যাডাম এসছেন দেখে একটা হাই করে তারপরে গেল। তা এই আস্তে আস্তে মানে লাইব্রেরির ইউজার কিন্তু এইভাবেই মানে আমার মনে হয় আমরা টানতে পারি অ্যাজ এ লাইব্রেরিয়ান। থ্যাংক ইউ
madam. Of course, in our syllabus there is a user study, কারণ ইউজার এসে কোশ্চেন করলে সবসময় সঠিক কোশ্চেন তারা করতে পারেন না, আমরা কিন্তু তাদের কোশ্চেনটা আরো কোয়ারি করে পারফেক্ট তার যে নিডটা সেটা কিন্তু আমরা আইডেন্টিফাই করি, মানে করা আমাদের একটা লাইব্রেরিয়ানদের একটা ডিউটির মধ্যে পড়ে। নাও ফেলিসিটেড বাই ম্যাডাম ডক্টর জয়দীপ চন্দ্র। নেক্সট রাজস্বী দাস, সঙ্গীতা রয় বিশ্বাস, সঙ্গীতা রয় বিশ্বাস,
প্রথমেই এখানে উপস্থিত আমার শিক্ষক শিক্ষিকা এবং গুরুজনদেরকে আমার সশ্রদ্ধ প্রণাম। আমার সাথে সহপাঠীরা এবং ছোটদেরকে অনেক শুভেচ্ছা জানিয়ে আমার প্রথম প্রেজেন্টেশন এখানে করতে চলেছি। আমার টপিকটা হচ্ছে ডিজিটাল লাইব্রেরি গতিশীল কতটা, আমাদের রিডিং হ্যাবিট এবং রিডিং এই ডিজিটাল এজে তার বিস্তার, তার বাধা, তার চ্যালেঞ্জ, এই নিয়ে আজকের টপিকটা। এখানে আমার সাথে সাথে তিনজন অথার আছেন। সঙ্গীতা রয় বিশ্বাস, তিনি মাস্টার ইন লাইব্রেরি সায়েন্স করেছেন। আমি শ্রাবস্তী চক্রবর্তী, আমি মাস্টার ইন লাইব্রেরি সায়েন্স পারসুইং ফ্রম নেতাজি সুভাষ ওপেন ইউনিভার্সিটি। আর আছেন চন্দ্রানী ভট্টাচার্য, উনিও মাস্টার ইন লাইব্রেরি সায়েন্স করেছেন। সো মাই ফার্স্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন প্লিজ। হ্যাঁ স্যার, সরু স্যার প্লিজ। So, my topic is exploring the dynamic of reading in the digital age, challenges, opportunities, and implications. The digital age has ushered in a transformative paradigm shift in various aspects of human life, including the way individuals engage with and comprehend textual information. With the proliferation of digital technologies, traditional reading practices have undergone significant evolution, giving rise to new modes of accessing, consuming, and interpreting textual content. This epochal transition from print to digital formats has reshaped not only the means by which information is disseminated, but also the cognitive, social, and cultural dynamics surrounding reading practices. Evolution of reading practices. Reading practices have undergone remarkable evolution over centuries, shaped by advancement in technologies and changes in social norms. This evolution can be traced through two key phases: the historical perspective on reading technologies and the transition from print to digital reading. Transition from print to digital reading. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, the emergence of digital technologies ushered in a new era of reading practices. The advent of computers, e-readers, smartphones, and tablets has transformed the landscape of reading, offering understanding opportunities for accessing and interacting with digital text. Digital reading platforms such as e-book, online newspaper, digital libraries have revolutionized the way individuals consume, share, and engage with information. Challenges of digital reading: attention fragmentation and multitasking, information overload and filter bubbles, digital literacy discipline and access barriers. Opportunities in digital reading: enhance accessibility, inclusively, interactive engagement and multimedia integration, personalized learning experiences, and adaptive technologies. এখানে শর্ট টাইমের জন্য সামারি অ্যান্ড কনক্লুশনটা একটু ব্রিফ আছে, সো আমি একটু নিজের ভাষায় বলতে পছন্দ করব, কারণ একটু শর্ট অফ টাইম। তো আজকালকার ডিজিটাল রিডিং এ আমরা যখন পড়ি, আমাদের সমস্ত কিছু, ইভেন ম্যামরা বললেন যে মেন্টাল হেলথ, বা এখনো অনেক উমেন্স আছে যাদেরকে বাইরে বেরোতে দেওয়া হয় না, ঘরের মধ্যে তারা পড়তে চায়, তাদের জন্য এই রিডিং যদি আমরা ডিজিটালি পড়ি, যখন কিছু পড়ছি সেখানে আমাদের হাইপারলিংক চলে আসছে, সেই রিলেটেড আমরা পড়বার চেষ্টা করি, কিন্তু সেখানে আবার বাধাও আসছে, চ্যালেঞ্জ আসছে, কি না নোটিফিকেশন আসে, নানা ধরনের ফেক নোটিফিকেশন আসে। সো ইনফরমেশন পলিউশন একটা, এই ব্যাপারটাও আমাদেরকে এড়িয়ে চলা খুবই দরকার। তো এই ব্যাপারে আমাদের এখানে সুবিধা এবং অসুবিধা নিয়ে এই টপিকটা আমার আলোচনা করা হয়েছে। এটা আমার ফার্স্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন, যদি কিছু ভুল ত্রুটি থাকে তাহলে একটু
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাডাম। ফার্স্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন হিসেবে খুব ভালো হয়েছে। এবার আমি তুলিমাদিকে বলবো সমস্ত থেকে ফেলিসিটেট করতে। নেক্সট শাওনি বলার। শাওনি সাহা ও সুশান্ত স্যারের সাথে লিখেছে ট্রানজিশন এন্ড সিগনিফিকেন্স অফ লাইব্রেরি সার্ভিসেস এট হায়ার এডুকেশন ইন 21st century।
Good afternoon to all the respected delegates, chairpersons, and all the beloved audience. I am Shawnee Shaha, Research Scholar of Department of Food and Nutrition, West Bengal State University. Today I am going to present my topic, Transition and Significance of Library Services at Higher Education in 21st Century, a review study. And this has been supervised by Dr. Sushanta Banerjee, University Librarian and in charge, West Bengal State University.
So at first, what is academic library? Academic library is a type of library which is attached to educational institutions like school, college, universities, and its main function is to enrich or to share the knowledge among its users. The users may be students, research scholars, faculties, etc. And its services and structure mainly depends on users' need and institutional goals. So its main purpose is to fulfill the institution's vision and mission. And in modern time, the popularity of library has been somewhat reduced due to introduction of information communication technology. So the objective of the study was to discuss the role of and importance of library in modern era and to describe the transition or transformation of library services. So at first we should know what is the characteristics of modern students or what they actually demand from a library. So the modern student, they are referred as Generation Z students. So these students are those who typically born during 1995 to somewhere 2001 to in this period. So they have some specific characteristics like they are very much flexible in internet searching. If they require any type of information, they don't go for book searching. They primarily search on internet, and they want to become multitasker, and they need immediate solution at their hand click. And they also prefer bite-sized information, and they also prefer learning at distance or online mode. And they prefer the learning which is based on which is mainly job oriented or technological based learning. They prefer that. So according to their need, the structure of libraries has been changed, and nowadays the library should be equipped with more digital repository systems like e-journals, e-books, e-magazines, etc. And the library should keep a computer expertise so that the users can get immediate service if they face any type of technological oriented problems. And library should keep proper archives, especially for learners, those who are online learners. And along with that, library can provide a space where the students or users can build their technological skills. And apart from that, library can provide some opportunities for recreational activities. So it can be said, if library is the heart of advanced educational system, then librarians are the rhythm to run the system smoothly and effectively. Because without a proper efficient team of librarians, the purpose or the mission of the institutes cannot be possible to implement. So then, there are various purpose and importance of library in modern education system. Like they can support the faculties and students to gain more advanced knowledge along with additional reading materials. And nowadays everything is available in the internet. But we should know what is available on the internet. Those informations are not always correct. So library is the place which provides us proper correct information because it has authenticated license source. So and studies also prove that if students can get adequate services from library, then they will definitely go to the library. So it can be concluded that in modern era, the job of librarians becomes really very tough with introduction of digitalization, and libraries needs a lots of funds to make those resources accessible to its users. And librarians should closely monitor whether the students or users are properly utilizing all the resources or they are only visiting the library only for entertainment purpose. And library can also serve a place for development of professional skill. For that, the importance of library should be included in the in the course curriculum of the students, so that they can know the importance of library and they can use the library, can gain more and more knowledge from there and help in development of our country. So these are the references which I have used, and at last
it can be said that Generation Z students remains happy with their devices which they can use for their learning purpose or any purpose whenever they face any type of problem. Thank you.
Very good presentation. Thank you. Now, felicitated by Dr. Jadip Chandra. Last, Subroto Ghosh.
I am Subroto Ghosh. I am also a research scholar as well as college librarian, PhD college. My college is located at Bhurampur in the district of Dakshin Dinajpur, and my college affiliated to University of Gurgaon. My research article entitled "A Review of Literature on Emerging Trends and Technologies in University Libraries." It is true that in recent times, every library, whether academic or public, has to depend on technology-based environment, because the whole world is going towards the technology, not only in the field of library and information science, in every field of human life or activities, we have to depend on technology. In case of library and information science, we have to depend on ICT-based technology. With the traditional library services, we could not achieve better or quality service, ignoring the information and communication technology. So my paper on the emerging trend and technologies in university libraries. Due to shortage of time, I would like to conclude it in a nutshell that for this study, I have chosen a review of literature of 2 decades, depending on the different index journal, research, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Academia, or Scopus, etc. From this, why I have chosen this indexing sources? Because from these sources, I have chosen the relevant article regarding the emerging trend and technologies in university libraries. What I have found from this review of literature, I found the emerging trend in university libraries. What kind of technology are using not only in our Indian context but also global level. The following technologies are emerging trend in academic libraries. These are library automation. In case of library, all university libraries using ILS, that is Integrated Library and Information System. Second, library digitization. To digitize your resources, you need digital software, that is DSpace or e-prints, etc. Consortium-based services, we find that in our country UGC has started consortium service for college and university level also. Institutional repository. In case of India and global level, different research institutions have started their institutional repository through the digital software technology, that is DSpace or e-prints. In India, DSpace is widely used in case of research institute. Apart from these technologies, there are instant messaging, RSS feed technology, HTML feeds, streaming media, broadcasting, SMS, inquiry service, blogs, wikis, RFID technology, QR code technology, virtual digital reference service, content management service, CAS or SDI service. CAS means current awareness service, and selective destination of information service, Web 2.0, Web 3.0 and Web 4.0 based services, use of social media, tagging, social book marking services, semantic web technology, machine learning technology, cloud technology, artificial intelligence technology, big data analytics, Internet of Things, augmented reality technology, mobile technology, blockchain technology, facial recognition technology, drone technology, virtual reality, and robots and so on. This is the we have found the trends which are using in our Indian context as well as world level context. So at the conclusion, I would like to say that we cannot achieve our goal or better service or to meet the user demands in the present digital world without the application of information and communication technology. So we have to depend on information and communication based services in addition to our traditional library services. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Shubhrata Ghosh. Now I'd like to request Dr. Tulima De to felicitate Sri Ghosh. And as you was the last presenter of the session, I would like to conclude the session officially and with a few recommendations that do not read out the slides or do not copy paste from your Word file to the PowerPoint. This looks very odd. Thank you. You have forgot. Okay, fine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam, for conducting the wonderful section. Now we will enter the last segment of today's program, that is the cultural presentation. First, the dance performance, followed by folk song. Dance performance by Moumita Choudhury, student second batch, BLIS, and folk song performance by Shinjini Basu. Just 5 to 6 minutes for arrangement of the stage. Thanks a lot.
কালচার প্রোগ্রামে পড়ি দারুণ গান হবে
Hello, 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 hello.
আমি তো সোদপুর দিয়ে যাবো স্টেশনের কাছে আমার ওখান থেকে ট্রেনে উঠলে স্টেশন পরে আমি কি তোমার ক্যান্টন নেই আমার তো উল্টো হয়ে যাবে
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, hello, check.
Hey, Sayo. না না আজকে সময় লাগছে
Hello, 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 hello.
Now the dance performance by Moumita Chaudhuri, student second batch, BLIS. Moumita Chaudhuri.
লাইভটা বন্ধ করো।
অডিয়েন্সের লাইট দিতে বন্ধ হ্যাঁ তাহলে দিতে পারে মিনিটের প্রোগ্রাম
রাত তুই তুই ছড়ে না যেটা কারণ মিশেছি আলোর বৃত্তে চিত্তে দিতি নিত্যে কেজি নামছে রঙের দোয়াতে উঁকি বুকে ভোর এলোমেলো ঘুরে কাটছে দিন পাল্টায় আলো আর তাই দুটো হচ্ছে যতগুলি গলি আঙ্গুলি ডিঙ্গুলি এই পথ চলা কত আগুনে নাচে আনাচে কানাচে তুমি আর আমি রোদ্দ তুমি আমি তিন সত্যি হয়ে বাকি সব নাচ নিত্যে চিত্তে নৃত্যে নাচে মেঘের পালক চাঁদের নলক কাগজের খেলাস মেঘের পালক চাঁদের নলক কাগজের খেলাস
Two, two, three, one, one. 2, 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. One. Zing, zing.
Thank you, Momita, for your wonderful performance. Now we'll go to the folk song performance by Shinjini Vasu. And Shinjini will be assisted by Indotara Narugopal. Shinjini.
Hello, hello. Testing. Testing. Hello, see. See. Hello, hello. Test. Testing. Hello, see.
পার্সেন্ট আছে। যদি 60% হবে না
Hello.
How is the Josh? Hey, that's great. Chalo.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. हाँ बोलो हेलो
Hello.
बोलो हेलो बोलो
Hello.
अरे क्लोजर है गेट दिस क्लोजर
আছে? আচ্ছা, আমি আমাদের প্রফেসর স্যারকে দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, পল্লব বাবুকে। তো সিনজিনি এটা কিন্তু ইন্ট্রোডাকশনটা।
আমরা অনুষ্ঠানের একেবারে শেষ অংশে লোকসঙ্গীত আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হয়েছে সিনজিনি বসু কণ্ঠে, ঢোলকে আছেন সেমিনার ডিরেক্টর, এখন নন, লাইব্রেরিয়ানও নন, শিল্পী ডক্টর সুশান্ত ব্যানার্জি। একটু কম হয়ে গেল। গিটারে সুজয় মণ্ডল, দোতালায় নাদু গোপাল এবং কণ্ঠে শিল্পী পাকেশনীর শর্মিষ্ঠা বিশ্বাস।
নমস্কার, আজকে এখানে আমাকে ডাকার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আশা করছি আপনাদের মনে একটু আনন্দ দিতে পারবো। শুরু করছি আমার গান। পরের জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, পরের জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, আমি তো সেই ঘরের পরের জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক হই রে, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক। এই ঘরখানা যাই জমিন নারী, আমি পাই না যে তার জারি, ঘরখানা যাই জমিন নারী, আমি পাই না যে তার জারি, আমি পাই না যে তার জারি, আমি পাই না জমিদারের দেখা মনের দুঃখ করে কই, মনের দুঃখ করে কই, পরের জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, পরের জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক হই রে, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক। জমিদারের ইচ্ছে মতন হয় না জমি চাষ, তাই তো ফসল ফলে না রে দুঃখ বারো মাস, জমিদারের ইচ্ছে মতন হয় না জমি চাষ, তাই তো ফসল ফলে না রে দুঃখ বারো মাস, আমি খাজনা পাতি সবই দিলাম, তবু জমির মনে হয় যে দিলাম, খাজনা পাতি সবই দিলাম, তবু জমির মনে হয় যে দিলাম, আমি চলি যে কারণ চুকাইয়া, আমি চলি যে কারণ চুকাইয়া, তাকিলা ফেলে না সই, তাকিলা ফেলে না সই, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক। জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, জায়গা পরের জমিন ঘর বানায়া আমি রই, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক হই রে, আমি তো সেই ঘরের মালিক। এবার সায়কদা বলেছিল নাচবে, এবার নাচতে হবে। সবাইকে নাচতে হবে এবার।
কোথায়? এদিকে। এদিকে।
ঝিঙা ফুলি সাইছেতে পেয়ে পথের মাঝেতে ঝিঙা ফুলি সাইছেতে পেয়ে পথের মাঝেতে ঝিঙা ফুলি সাইছেতে পেয়ে পথের মাঝেতে
হচ্ছে না আবার খুলে বের করে দেখো তো
এরপর যে গানটা গাইবো গানটা সবাই আমরা জানি, তো আমার সাথে সবাইকে গাইতে হবে গানটা। চলবে তো? গাইবে সবাই? মনে করি আসাম যাব, মনে করি আসাম যাব, চড়া পাখা টঙাইলিব, বাবু বলে কাম কাম, সাহেব বলে ধরিয়া, সরকার কালে লিব পিঠের চাম। হে হাল কিনারে নাগর গাছে কিনারে নাগর গাছে ছড়ি ছোপা সন্ধ্যায় আমার কথার সিধে সিধে কাজলে গলে প্রচুর পাবো তোমার মনে করিয়া সমঝাবো চোরা মমতা নাইব, মনে করিয়া সমঝাবো চোরা মমতা নাইব, বাহু বলে কাটনা সাহেব বলে ধরিয়া, সরদার বলে দিব পিঠের ছাপ। এ বন্ধুরা পিঠা চলাই পিঠা ছাপ, এ বন্ধুরা পিঠা চলাই পিঠা ছাপ। Thank you so much. একদম হবে। কালো জলে করলে কিন্তু গাইতে হবে আমার সাথে।
Thank you.
আচ্ছা এটা আমার শেষ গান স্যার বলে দিয়েছে এটা হবিটা ছাড়তে হবে সবাইকে এটা শেষ করছি এটা গান পিন্দারে পলাবো
So, how was Sinjini? How was Sinjini? আচ্ছা আমি যাকে অ্যাকনোলেজ না করলে পারবো না যার জন্য সিঙ্গিনি আজকে এখানে ওকে আমি তো ব্যক্তিগতভাবে চিনতাম না প্রতিদি প্লিজ can you stand there our teacher প্রতিদি they are from Bogotana Hindu College both of them so let us give them a very big round of applause both of them exactly thank you very much hello sir
দিকে চলে যাও আমরা একটু ফেলিসিটেট করে দেব আমাদের পারফর্মারদের আমি মঞ্চে ডেকে নিচ্ছি অর্পিতা সরকার সুজয় মণ্ডল শর্মিষ্ঠা বিশ্বাস সায়ক বিশ্বাস মৌমিতা চৌধুরী শাহনারা বেগম সঞ্জিনী বাসু নারু গোপাল এবং অবশ্যই ডক্টর সুশান্ত ব্যানার্জি একটু মাঝে এসে দাঁড়াও সবাই। এক এক করে অর্পিতা সরকার, তাড়াতাড়ি প্রথমে অর্পিতাকে আমরা ফেলিসিটেট করে নিই। আমি আলাদা করে কারো নাম বলছি না, ফেলিসিটেট যারা করবে একজন এসে অর্পিতাকে ফেলিসিটেট করবে। প্রথমে অর্পিতা সামনে, এই যে অর্পিতা দাঁড়িয়ে আছে। এরপর সুজয় মন্ডল গিটারে, এই যে সুজয় দাঁড়িয়ে আছে। এরপর শর্মিষ্ঠা বিশ্বাস পারকাশন, এরপর সায়ক ছিল, এবারে মেঘেদের বাড়ি থেকে যে এসেছিল ডান্সে মৌমিতা, শাহনারা বেগম, সিঞ্জিনী, নারুগোপাল দোতারায় ছিলেন, আরে জোরে হাততালি। সাধারণত আমরা ঘরে গিয়ে দেবো। এই বৃত্তটি অসম্পূর্ণ ছিল, এবার সম্পূর্ণ হবে। একজন বাকি আছে, যদি শুরু থেকে যিনি ঢোলকে আমাদের সাথে ছিলেন, ডক্টর সুশান্ত ব্যানার্জি। Thank you for your excellent performance. Now I would like to request Dr. Sushanta Banerjee, the director of the seminar, for his official vote of thanks.
Before I go for official vote of thanks, I would like to give all our honor, best wishes, love, affection to the great anchor of today's seminar, Professor Pollo Mukhopadhyay. Please give it to him. Okay, everything has to be an end. So we are at the concluding session now. Let me first. Let me first thank to all our faculty members of this university who helped us from the beginning to make this program a success. Second, let me thank all my beloved librarians, all the librarians of West Bengal State University affiliated colleges. Without your support, help, cooperation, these seminars would not have been possible.
So give them a please big round of applause, please. Let me give a big thank you to my library team who worked from morning till evening, even Saturday, Sunday, all the days to make this program a success. Thank you, library team. Thank you, library team. And I always say, how is the Josh? Hi, sir, they always say. So these are the people. They inspire me all the time. Sir, go ahead, we are with you. So without having 5 rupees in our pocket, we started doing this seminar, and they are the people giving me the strength. So give them a big round of applause. And this is for both, not only batch 1, it is for both batch 1 and batch 2. My diamond and diamond, I don't know what, diamond splash. Okay, both. All are close to my heart. So for them, it was possible. I should not forget the help of Jahangir Da. You all know Jahangir Da. How many of you know Jahangir Da? Okay, Jahangir Da, who made this premises a clean one. So he was always there. Whenever I asked Jahangir Da, he was there. So his help made us a hygienic place here. So give him a big applause. Light and sound people, those who are here, who came here on Sunday also to see that it goes flawless. So let us give them a round of applause. Next comes, again I would say, our energetic, supporting and very handsome Vice Chancellor, Professor Rajkumar Kothari. He helped us a lot. Our finance officer, as I always say, our money lady, she is not here, Madam Shubhra, she helped us a lot. Our registrar, our engineer sir, our OSD sir, everyone. And of course, our students union, I see the president over here, he was here, I don't see now. They helped us, of course, their help was always there. Our drivers, I see Khalid over here, he was there up to 1 o'clock in night yesterday night to pick up our guests and our speakers, and then he came back. And Nija is thinking, where is me? You are there. Nisa, you are there. You came from Chandigarh, really. It makes me really happy that you cancelled your Bihar trip, because Biharis were calling you, Nisa, come here. I said, forget Biharis and come Kolkata. So you are here with us. So give her a round of applause. Nisa is here. And my another friend who was there in the first of 2 hours, Devika, she is really very busy. She is the Malkin of lot of universities, almost all universities in India now. So she has to have a lot of meetings and that and this. And she has to attend a marriage also today. So for her, we are really grateful for Devika, who was here in the morning. Our non-teaching staff, they are always with us. I do not know if I missed anyone. I said library team, that includes Phool Babu, Lal Babu, Kala Babu, Sada Babu, anyone. Miraj, Babu graduate, Babu teacher Babu, everyone. I do not know. Sinjini, of course, she did a great performance. Pratiti and the team of Sinjini, I do not know your name, of course, all of your name, but it was a very good performance. So I hope that I mentioned all of your names. If I missed anyone, that is not intentionally. I am an aged person. I have just colored my hair so that the gray hair is not there. So that I may forget some names. So please forgive me if I forgot anyone's name, but it is not intentional. Now, the last but not the least, the people with whose support today's seminar was possible, I must mention their names. The food was given to us by IIHM. Monetary support was given by AVR Technologies. Our education partner was Kingston Educational Institution, Genex, then Bindings, then our security agency, then Transcendence, then Data Core, IIMS, and of course the book agency who came here today. They are the people who helped us for organizing this seminar, and we are never short of anything. They have given us all supports from the beginning. So let us give them a big hands. And they said, whenever you need support, we are always there for you for this kind of good cause. So thank you, participants, delegates, students, librarians, library professionals, teachers, principals, those who are here, my colleagues, all of you. I am grateful to all, and we wanted to make, as I said from the beginning, it is of the students, by the students, for the students. You will agree that we made it of the students, by the students, for the students today. You might have seen the ending thing with the dance and shouting and all. That was my dream, rather our dream, the dream of librarians of this university. Especially, I would like to mention the secretaries, two of the two secretaries. Please come on the stage. The team, of course, the team, organizing team. Would you like to come? Please come. Organizing team. Chole ashun shobai jara chilen. I should not take the credit because they were behind the scene, of course. Jara chilen, organizing team. Please come forward. Please come. Organizing team. Meeta Sahib. Joint Secretary, Paramita Madam, Joint Secretary, Samdukta Madam, Arshana Motushi Madam, Aruja Madam. Hey, Bakita.
সংযুক্তা রায়, অভিক রায়, সঞ্চারী ঘোষ, অশোক মিস্ত্রি, চলে গেছে, সুব্রত দাস, সোমালী দাস, মোনালী মিত্র, বিনোদ কুমার, অরূপ কুমার ভট্টাচার্য, রাখি চক্রবর্তী, স্বরূপ, সবাই চিনি আমরা স্বরূপকে, স্বর্ণালী চক্রবর্তী আচার্যা, পল্লব মুখোপাধ্যায়, মধুসী বসা, তনয়া দাস, জয়দীপ চন্দ্র, অর্পিতা দত্ত, প্রিয়াঙ্কা ভাস্কর, শায়নী সাহা, শায়নী পাঠ, থ্যাংক ইউ। সার্টিফিকেট বাইরে আছে, যারা পার্টিসিপেট আর প্রেজেন্ট যারা করেছেন তাদের সার্টিফিকেট রেডি হচ্ছে, একটু হয়তো সময় লাগবে, আজকে দিয়ে দেবো। পার্টিসিপেট যারা তাদের সার্টিফিকেটটা বাইরে আছে প্লিজ কালেক্ট করে নেবেন, আর যারা প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন তাদের সার্টিফিকেটটা হয়ে গেছে, এখান থেকে পেয়ে যাবেন।
তিনভাবে সার্টিফিকেটটা রাখা আছে। নাম্বার 1, যারা হস্টেলে তাদের অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি লিস্ট করে রাখা আছে, কাজে হস্টেল থেকে একজনকেও যদি তোমরা নিয়ে চলে যাও 32টা সার্টিফিকেট ওখানে রাখা আছে। নাম্বার 2, ফার্স্ট ব্যাচ যারা আছো তাদের সার্টিফিকেট অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি ওখানে রাখা আছে, তোমরা নিয়ে নাও। সেকেন্ড ব্যাচ যারা আছো বিলিভের, তাদের সার্টিফিকেট অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি রাখা আছে, নিয়ে নাও। এছাড়া আপনারা যারা এসেছেন বিভিন্ন অর্গানাইজেশন থেকে, তাদের নামে অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি রাখা আছে, নিয়ে নেবেন। এবার যারা পেপার প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন তাদেরকে আমরা ঠিক করেছি যে আমার সাইন করা একটা লেটার হেডে লেটার অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ সার্টিফিকেট দুটোই আমরা দেবো। সেই লেটারটা রেডি হয়ে গেছে, 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে বা 2-3 মিনিটের মধ্যে আমরা লেটার সহ সার্টিফিকেটটা দিয়ে দেবো। হোপ উই আর ক্লিয়ার নাও। Thank you again so very much to all of you, and we'll conclude the session here.
ফটো সেশনে কেউ যদি আসতে চান প্লিজ গাড়ি চলে আসুন। আসুন ম্যাডাম, আসুন প্লিজ ম্যাডাম। সবাই ডাইসে চলে আসুন যদি ফটো সেশনে থাকতে চান।
ওই মাইকটা খুলে আনলো। হয়ে গেছে আমার স্পেশাল প্রোগ্রাম আছে। কার প্রোগ্রাম আছে? আমার
এ গরু এদিক দিয়ে আয়।
বলবো ওখানে পরে বলবো।